Hello, everybody, and welcome. I am going to just do an impromptu collective reading for us all today. Actually, whenever you find this video, if the message is resonating for you, the message is for you. But today is Tuesday, March 25th, and we are getting closer and closer to the next eclipse, the solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse on the 30th or the 29th, along with Neptune moving into Aries on the 30th. So we're in between and getting closer to a really big energetic shift for us all. Remember that Mercury is in retrograde, and it is a pretty powerful retrograde, as they usually are, but I find this one to be a little extra. Venus is also in retrograde, and they are moving very closely together. Mercury, just last night as I was laying down in bed, went, or yesterday, but I felt it as I laid down, which I do pretty early these days, went cazimi, just meaning that, not just, but meaning that Mercury had met the heart, the center of the sun. And that was some powerful energy. Many of you may have felt it as I have. And I do want to do just a quick shout out, not shout out, but announcement, so that we can send prayers, love, and healing to our good friend Dustin here on YouTube. He was in a pretty bad car accident yesterday, close to the Mercury cazimi. He is okay. He is in some pain and his car is totaled. So let's all first send prayers and healing out to Dustin. We love you, Dustin. Okay, so let's get into the messages. And I do want to say that car accidents are very prevalent. Accidents in general could be a possibility. So be mindful when you're out there on the road, not just of your own driving, but of others that are around you. And understand that there are universal forces that are always trying to guide us. And when we're not listening to the slow down, something will happen to force us to slow down. Not saying that Dustin was forced to slow down. However, everything happens for divine purpose. So we are very grateful that he is okay. There's the aftershock, the aftershock of having your car flip for a few times. So anyway, our hearts out to you, Dustin. Prayers and love. So you may find yourself being tested as we're getting closer and closer to the next eclipse, especially tested with things that you've already kind of realized from your masculine energy. Mars is the only energy, personal energy right now moving, well, maybe not the only, but the main masculine energy moving forward. But in Cancer, a sign that the masculine energy has a tough time navigating, so it can be a little bit frustrating maybe, because the masculine or the Mars energy wants to go, wants to push, and all of the other energies are saying, really? You still want to push after everything that we just taught you? So be mindful of that as well. You may have people, places, and things that come in to test you on what you have already learned in the last 2 or 3 weeks, as we have gone through some powerful life lessons and realizations. We then get tested. So stand your ground, hold your ground, be in your sovereignty, and let's see what the message is for us all. Stay in your heart. These are only tests. And when you know it's a test, because it's an energy that you have a hard time just moving past, whether it's something somebody says or does, or something you get in the mail, or you're not getting your mail, such as me. It's a test. So let's see. We start off with the Eight of Wands. And this is fast-moving energy, very, very rapid-moving energy that is coming towards us. That it's also meant to help guide us. But what I'm picking up here is be mindful of, there could be blasts. You could be getting blasted with communications, whether it's emails, text messages, junk. This is a time for discernment. It's moving so rapidly and readily. If you're not staying in the present, if you're not being mindful and slowing down, it can sweep you up and take you away. The Hanged Man. Yeah, it's really important to not get caught up in the rapid fire of energy that's coming towards us right now. We're in a huge solar storm, as well as so much more. I don't even want to go, I can't even go into the entire description of how much energy is reverberating within our cells of our body, throughout the earth. Hanged Man. It's time to step back. Give yourself that space, that time for illumination. These could be triggers. And very deep, deep, deep triggers. But what I'm picking up is this is not anything new. These are triggers that you've already received from specific people or just from your life experience in general. And you've already evolved and learned, and you are growing from understanding what these triggers are, what they're meant to show you, what they're meant to teach you. So when they come back through, allow yourself the space and the time to kind of hang with it. Allow yourself to be illuminated by your guides, by your higher self. Well, what this really is, what is this test? I feel like many of you know. I know I have received many of them. And it's tough. These are tough tests because a lot of times they come to us through our loved ones. And it's not to judge or to blame or anything like that. It is just a test to see, are you staying in your sovereignty? Do you trust? Do you trust the flow of life? Do you trust where you have been directed in life? Away from this rapid fire of energy, away from being swept up, I'm hearing, in the rat race of constant go, 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 do, do, do. The more we give, the more is taken. That's been in the last couple messages too. Are you giving from the heart? Or are you giving for a different reason because you feel responsible? You don't want to let anybody down because, codependency, because you're afraid that if you don't give, you're not going to be accepted, loved, liked, welcomed. Let that go. This is the time to let that go. We are coming into an energy of balance. All of this is happening for us to help bring us back into our true nature of balance so that we're no longer carrying this heavy weight around that doesn't even really belong to us. These are old patterns, old behaviors that many of us have recognized already. But sometimes we can get swallowed back up into the Pisces fog, into the Neptunian fog, and have another go around with the same thing that's already tested and challenged us in the past. So stay grounded, stay present, stay centered, stay in your sovereignty. Trust in the divine nature of everything. And understand that we are being brought back into balance. That is the message I have for us all today. I hope that you found this to be helpful for you. And I am sending you all so much love. Take care. Bye.